Art 2. Now make it.
Hey guys, welcome to Art 2. If you're new to the channel, this channel is about helping you sell your art online. And in today's video, we're talking about actually some of the photos, the classic photos that you might have in your collection from your family, how you can upload them to Redbubble or other print-on-demand websites to make some extra money. Now, all of us probably have some photos in our collection that have been passed on from generation to generation. And in those pictures, you might have some content that would make great uploads for print-on-demand websites. There are so many possibilities of the things that you can do with classic photos that I thought it would be an interesting video to discuss that into detail and to find ways that you guys can make some money off some of those photos that you might be sitting on. Now, what happened to me was I was actually going through some photos a while back, and I noticed that there were some cool scenery pictures that had been taken by a family member many years ago. And a lot of the scenery in that picture had changed a lot since the picture was taken. So I thought there might be some interest from somebody to decor, to create decor for maybe a business or for personal use, that this picture might have some value online if I shared it on a print-on-demand website. So lo and behold, I uploaded it, cleaned it up a bit, and the picture actually sold after a little while on one of the print-on-demand websites. So I started to think about that, and I went through some of the boxes of photos that I had, and I found some more stuff. And I started to Photoshop some of the things that I could find in the picture. So not necessarily uploading the whole image, but using software, I could take out the things that I thought would be of interest to people on print-on-demand websites. So I created a whole other stream of income from these pictures that had been sitting in a box for many years. Now, you guys are probably sitting on tons of pictures from your family, and you own the rights to the picture. Those pictures, if they've been left to you from your family member, are yours. You inherited those pictures. You can do whatever you'd like with them, as long as you're not breaking any copyright laws by having things in the pictures that might change that. But as far as the pictures that you own and your family member's likeness and things along those lines, you own those rights. So if you're comfortable with sharing some of those pictures, then there is a market for people who are looking for merchandise with vintage photos of different things. Like you might have a picture of classic cars or things, a street scene with an old streetcar or things along those lines. And people are looking for that. They want to decor for a lot of different purposes, right? Even for movies, sometimes people are looking for pictures to add to movies and backgrounds and things along those lines. So you never know where your pictures might end up. But if you're sitting on a box of photos, here's how you go about turning those photos into cash on print-on-demand websites like Redbubble. So usually I go through my pile of photos and I'll look for sceneries. If I have pictures with just sceneries and no people in it, those are really great to upload to print-on-demand websites. Sometimes with the ones where there are people in it, it covers something that was important in the background and you have to play around with photo editing. So right away I look for just the ones with the sceneries and try to clean those up. Sometimes there's little dots and dust and things like that that show up on the picture, so when you scan it into your computer, you need to clean it up. And then you can add filters or other things, other effects. You can use typography to change up the design if you don't want to straight upload just the image. So you can use different elements of that photo for your uploads, and that's something that once you play around with it, you really come up with some really unique designs from these classic vintage photos. You can change around the colors, you can change around things in the picture that add to it and enhance it for a new audience that's going to see these pictures on these print-on-demand websites. So those are some of the things that I'll do to the pictures once I start going through the box of pictures. Then I look for the ones that have unique things in them, like maybe it's a car or something, a storefront or something that's technology from that particular time period. And I try to focus on that and zoom in and crop around the rest of the image and try to get that out, because there are people that want to use these things for decor. So you want to make sure you pop out things that might be of interest to some people out there. Like if you're a mechanic, maybe you want to have something cool in your shop of an old gas station or something. So it's kind of fun to play around with some of the old pictures that you find from your family and go through them and try to see and pick things that might be relevant to today's audiences online. Now, how do you go about editing these pictures, we've done a couple videos on some software that you can get for free for photo editing and things along those lines. And if you're not a Photoshop person and you don't have a lot of money to buy more expensive photo editing programs, there are so many programs you can get for free online or through your cell phones or tablets. You can download a lot of different programs from marketplaces that don't cost anything. Some of them are limited to what you can do, but there's enough in them that you can turn a picture into something amazing with just a little bit of work. So I hope you guys will take a look at some of your old photos and start working on them and uploading them to Redbubble. And I hope you found this video informative, because we want you to be successful on platforms like Redbubble. So don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video goes up. And if you hit the like button, you help this video get found in the YouTube algorithm, which really helps us a lot. So until the next one, I hope you guys keep uploading, and we'll see you then. Have a great day, guys.